Why do you keep going back to the same thing? You pray about it, you cry about it, you promise God never again, and 3 days later, you're right back in it. Same temptation, same anger, same secret. And you start wondering if something's broken in you. It's not. There's a war going on inside you, and nobody explained the rules. Galatians 5:17. The flesh wants what's against the spirit, and the spirit wants what's against the flesh. Here's the part that changes everything. The flesh grows when you feed it, and it dies when you starve it. Today, I'm giving you 6 habits that starve it, and number 4, that's the one you've been avoiding. Number 1, pray before the battle, not during it. Daily prayer, not emergency prayer, daily prayer. Most people lose the fight before the temptation even shows up because they walked into the day empty. Luke 5:16, even Jesus withdrew to lonely places to pray. If the Son of God needed it, what makes you think you don't? The flesh whispers, handle it yourself. Pray later. Prayer kills that pride because it forces you to admit you're not strong on your own. Matthew 26:41. Watch and pray so you don't fall into temptation. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. You scroll for hours and pray for minutes, and then wonder why you feel empty. Number 2, fasting teaches your body who's boss. Fasting, and I know, the flesh hates this one, but fasting isn't about skipping meals. It's about teaching your body that it doesn't run you. Think about how you live. Hungry? Order food. Bored? Open the app. Sad? Escape into a screen. Every craving gets fed the second it shows up. That's training your flesh to be in charge. Jesus fasted 40 days before he faced Satan. Matthew 4. Private discipline came before public power. Fasting doesn't just weaken cravings. It exposes what you've been leaning on instead of God. Number 3, what you feed your mind, you become. Fill your mind with the Word. Romans 12:2. Don't be conformed to this world. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Notice where the battlefield actually is. Not out there, in your head. People pour hours of lust, fear, rage, and gossip into their minds, and then can't understand why they feel spiritually weak. You can't eat junk every day and expect to be strong. When Jesus got attacked in the wilderness, he didn't fight with feelings. He said, "It is written, Scripture is the weapon." The enemy lies. The Word answers. Number 4, the one you're avoiding, obedience. And this is the one nobody wants, obedience. Because the flesh's favorite lie is, it's just a little thing, a little dishonesty, a little bitterness, a little compromise you've told yourself doesn't count. But small compromise is how a heart gets hard. James 1:22. Don't just listen to the word and fool yourself. Do what it says. You can watch 100 videos like this one and change nothing. Sometimes obedience means forgiving when you'd rather not, walking away from something you love, deleting the thing you keep going back to, and it'll cost you. That's the point. Every act of obedience is a hit the flesh takes. Number 5, worship flips the atmosphere. Worship. And no, not just singing on Sunday. Worship is where you aim your heart. The flesh keeps pulling your eyes inward. My problem, my fear, my stress. Worship yanks them upward, and suddenly God looks bigger than the thing crushing you. Paul and Silas, beaten, chained, locked in a cell in Acts 16, and they worshiped. The prison shook. The chains fell off. The doors flew open. When you stop magnifying the struggle and start magnifying God, the flesh loses its grip. Number 6, your circle is your ceiling. Who's around you? 1 Corinthians 15:33. Bad company corrupts good character. If everybody near you normalizes the exact thing you're trying to escape, you will not escape it. The enemy loves isolation because an isolated believer is a vulnerable one. One godly friend can pull you out of a season you couldn't get out of alone. And sometimes you have to make a hard call about who gets access to you. Not because you hate them, but because you love your soul more. Pray, fast, fill your mind, obey, worship, choose your circle. 6 habits, and every one of them starves the thing that's been eating you. Galatians 5:16. Walk by the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh. Notice it doesn't promise you'll be perfect tomorrow. It's a daily walk, a daily choice, a daily fight. But every single step toward God makes you stronger than you were yesterday. You're not broken. You're just in a war. And now you've got the weapons. If this hit you, drop "Lord, strengthen my spirit" in the comments. Share it with somebody who's fighting quietly, and subscribe. We go deeper here every week. Starve the flesh, feed the spirit. Start today.